We are on our way to Houston. We are driving in my car, so everyone's complaining it's not Dad's big truck, but it's only a couple hours away, so it'll be a quick trip. And I think we're actually gonna hit up Galleria Uptown first, because there's a couple of restaurants in that area that I want to go to. So I'll take you all along this weekend as we explore Houston and find some really good farm to table food. We are going to Dish Society first. This was a highly recommended place by a really good friend, so I'm so excited. So I got the chimichurri steak tacos.
And then I got this bacon and I got this beautiful pancake. Like I'm so excited. White chocolate chip with some fruit, a pancake, some cereal. Amazing. Move on now.
Isaiah got the BLT. That looks fire. And then Dougie got the breakfast skillet with side toast. Yay! Good luck. The rating was like a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5?
Are we gonna walk?
5 out of 5?
Yeah, 5. The 10 out of 10. Actually, 1,000 out of 1,000. Yeah.
Okay, 1,000 out of 1,000.
Why are we going
On to the next. We are going to Bella Greens. It's in the Heights of Houston, and I'm so excited to try it. It looks like a really good menu, very local food. Faith, you want to say something?
Yeah. So, and I am going to get a stuffy.
She wants a stuffy. We always do that. They don't have that at this restaurant though, but we'll show you the food. So this is my meal. It is a paleo beef bolognese and spaghetti squash. So delish. Dip into it. This is the tomato basil.
Can I take this off?
No, you dip it in.
Oh.
I don't think this one is gluten-free. But Faith says Faith got their gluten-free mac and a side of fruit. Oh, we're very tired. Is it good? I think. This is our second breakfast being in Houston. We're trying out Dandelion Cafe. It looks really good. It's really tough on Sunday because there was a lot of things that were closed and or they opened a little bit later. So this was one of the only things I could find. It was kind of a little bit away from us, but I'm excited to try it. The food was half good. I got the avocado toast and it was incredible. I loved it. The matcha was a little watered down. We're looking forward to like a good matcha. Still on the hunt for that. Half of us loved it. Half of us, it was okay. So take what you please. In that video that we were eating at the pool, we actually got one of the most delicious places I've been to. It's called Local Foods. And this is started in Houston, but they had a pop-up here in Austin and then also now opening an Austin location. And my friend told me to try it. She loved it. I tried it here in Austin first, so it wasn't my first time trying it in Houston, but Houston's where they OG at. And it's incredible. It's so good. So that's what I was eating at the pool. I was having their crunchy chicken sandwich. I believe it's on sourdough. Delicious. So because it's a Houston native place, you gotta check it out. We ate at the pool because that was after a basketball game we went to. And we did not want to drive. We just wanted to hang out, get some sun while it was out on the roof. And we just got it delivered. We're home. And I did not get a chance to go through Houston restaurants as much as I wanted to. Like, I had a whole list. And to be honest, there were times where we just ate at the hotel because it was easier. And then we also had Dish Society again because it was incredible. Like hands down, again, no, I didn't get to try all the foods, but Dish Society is by far my favorite. If you are in Houston, you have to go, you have to check it out. So I have my list that I created just based on online of looking at their menus and what looked good, restaurants that really emphasize like higher quality food. So I have them, I'm gonna list, you'll see a beautiful little Google listing here as I talk about the restaurants. So, and also I'll show you a little bit of the website too. So the first one I wanted to mention that I didn't get to go to was Leaf and Green. I absolutely loved their menu. I thought it looked really delicious. Lots of bowls and salads. Those are kind of my jam. I naturally lean towards a restaurant like that because I like building my bowl to making it balanced, using carbs, proteins, and fats. And they look like they love quality ingredients just as much as I do. The next place I wanted to mention was Ruggles Black. This seems like a classic restaurant, you know, like indoor seating. There's a patio, it looks like. But I really loved their menu. Not that I'm a fan of keto, but they did have a keto portion. So things utilizing like almond flour, certain menu items that were listed as paleo, which is really great. Knowing that they are most likely like meats and veggies and things that are less processed. I did not get to go there, but I was impressed by the menu online. Two restaurants that I want to mention, True Food Kitchen and Flower Child. They are not local to Houston, but they are my favorites local here in town in Austin. And if I am out and about, no matter what city I'm in, if they have these, I just know that the quality of food is fantastic and that they have very, very, very much healthy options, which excites me. So not Houston local, but some of my ones I depend on when I travel. I also had like a little place that was more dessert treatsy, and it's Awesome Bites Co. Everything looked delicious. I'm kind of bummed we didn't get to go and have some fun treats, but this will definitely be on my list for next time. Next is also not just local to Houston, but you know me, I love my burgers, and finding a restaurant and actually a chain of restaurants called Elevation Burger. They use grass-fed beef. So I'm always looking for like a grass-fed beef patty. So delicious. And they also emphasize organic ingredients. So if you're looking for a good burger, you can rely on places like this. The next one is HS Green. This one is local to Houston. And this is your classic restaurant of pizza, salads, burgers, those type of things. And it looks really delicious. I know that they try to get local organic produce when possible. I know some of their proteins are wild caught shrimp and like hormone free, which I know doesn't really mean a lot, but you can tell just by what they do have higher quality, they definitely try to be that. And when you're traveling, this is something that it's not going to be always perfect. Unless you're like me and just end up going to Dish Society and True Food Kitchen constantly, then yes, you can be perfect. But I also love trying new places. So as long as I see that there's some type of emphasizing local and organic and higher quality foods, I'm game. And there are gluten-free options with like salads and all that. But I think I love restaurants that have a variety. So even if you can find something, there's something else that another family member or a friend can be in the mood for as well. And last but not least, there's Green Fork. This was more of a smoothie, place, but they did have like a gluten-free kitchen with some soups and, little grab and goes, to be honest. That's what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. They are not only in Houston. It looks like they have some locations in Louisiana as well. But this is like a quick grab and go place. I always like to have a smoothie place on my list just in case I need to grab something quick and or I work out at the hotel or wherever I'm at and I need to grab something like a protein smoothie when I'm not home because they're my favorite thing in the world. So I didn't get to go try them, but I've heard great things and their menu looked really great for a grab and go place. So those were the places I went. I am definitely going to be going back because we are opening a location in Houston for New Be True, but I'm going to go back and try more food and move down through my list and keep adding to the list. But hopefully you got some ideas whether you live there or you are traveling. Check it out. Go to Dish Society.